So what I'll do is, if I can public the last part, I will. So we'll continue. What is today? What is the 4th of June famous for? It is Cheese Day. It's a day dedicated to cheese, and it's also Hug Your Cat Day. If you have a cat, hug your cat. And the next one is the one I want to click on, and it's called Audacity to Hope Day. And it's also Cargay Day, International Cargay Day. And it's also International Day of Innocent Children Victims of Aggression, as well as being National Christian T-shirt Day is the 4th of June. And what is the 4th of June? It's Old Maids Day, it's Safe Day, and it's Shopping Cart Day. I'm sure Shopping Cart Day was the other one I wanted to click on. However, we're going to click on the Audacity to Hope Day. And yeah, it's a federal one. So what does that mean? On this day, we celebrate the resilient human spirit. All obstacles with hope and perseverance. Well, I'm glad that that came up today, because yesterday I didn't want to click on the love conquers all, but this one I resonate with. Hope conquers all, having faith, so it says it is also a day to celebrate movements and important landmarks in human history that have made the world a better place for all of us. And then what are some activities that we can do on Audacity to Hope Day? Number 1, we can plan for the future. This is the perfect day to plan for the future and start working on it. You can put together a hope board. Oh yeah, that's like a vision board. I love vision boards. To list all your hopes and aspirations for the future. Number 2 is to pick up an abandoned task. Pick up a task that you have abandoned or have been too afraid to pursue. It's a day to let go of your inhibitions and be hopeful for a positive outcome. Number 3 is to help a friend. If you know someone who is struggling with their goals, you can help them out by giving them positive affirmations and cheering them on. Show your friends that you are rooting for them and for their success. 5 facts that will blow your mind and make you feel hopeful. Number 1, poaching is decreasing. Wildlife experts say that poaching of canyon rhinos is down by 42% as compared to 2018. Number 2, more girls are going to schools. Studies show that all developing regions in the world are closing the gender gap in primary education. Number 3, power is becoming cleaner. More and more countries in the world are adopting cleaner sources of power like solar electricity and hydroelectricity. Number 4, extreme poverty has halved. In the last 20 years, the number of people living in extreme poverty has halved worldwide. Number 5, more children are vaccinated. 80% of the world's 1-year-old children today have been vaccinated against at least one disease. Why do we love Audacity to Hope Day? It is a day of optimism. We all need a dash of optimism every once in a while. And on Audacity to Hope Day, we are encouraged to look forward to all the good things in life. Letter B, it is a day to appreciate our community. Our lives are made easier with friends, family, and our community. Today is the day to think about all the ways in which we have been helped by those around us and express our gratitude towards them. And then we have letter C. And letter C says it celebrates personal achievements. Often we forget our little victories that came at a great personal cost. On Audacity to Hope Day, we are encouraged to celebrate our personal achievements and be hopeful about future challenges. So that will always be on the 4th of June. So it's Thursday this year, it'll be Friday next year, and in 2028 it will be on a Sunday. And so on. Now, because we were bringing novelty into our show yesterday, we said about, well, angel number, what would Wednesday be? So today we're going to say, what is the angel number for Thursday? So it says in numerology, Thursday is closely tied to the angel number 3, symbolizing creativity, expansion, and joy. Ruled by Jupiter, the planet of luck and abundance, Thursday provides an energetic window for making bold wishes, taking adventurous steps forward, and manifesting the goals you are striving to achieve. Several highly specific angel numbers that align with Thursday are 1111, 333, 888, and 777. Yes. So if you are near a news agent, you should write those numbers down and do them in the lotto and see what happens. Yeah, we can do that as well, actually, as an angel number. Maybe we'll start that next week, predicting the lotto numbers and see if it works. And so at 11 minutes after 6 we have arrived for the horoscopes, and our first horoscope is Aries, of course. Hello to the Aries that are tuned in, and thank you very much for being here. Today, the 4th of June, you are likely to be more focused than usual on whatever it is you have to do, whether chores around the house and yard are important projects for you. Your mind is especially sharp and in tune with your feelings today, Aries. Dreams and imaginings might prove to be valuable sources of inspiration, and at some point your mind might turn to travel, the acquisition of a new knowledge, or both. Enjoy today, Aries. So then our second horoscope on this windy day, I would say, is Taurus. It was windy today. Yeah. So hello Taurus on the 4th of June 2026. Romance is center stage today as unexpected circumstances put you in touch with interesting people of both male and female Taurus. If you are already involved, expect to grow closer to your partner. If you are not, don't be surprised if someone new comes into your life today, Taurus. Stimulating discussions about various subjects set your imagination going and increase your desire to learn more. Enjoy your day, Taurus. Taurus had the beautiful last 3-word sentence at the end that we were talking about the last few shows. So yeah. Hello to Gemini. We have arrived at your stop along the horoscope journey. So Gemini, the possibility of the arrival of visitors, perhaps in relation to a group activity or social event you hope to host in the future, could put you in clean up mode and perhaps encourage you to even do a little redecorating, Gemini. More than one person is likely to try to contact you today. All who reach you are likely to have interesting news and useful information as well. By today's end, your energy and enthusiasm should be much higher than they were in the morning. So Gemini has a really positive one today on the 4th of June. So I hope that you were here for that on time, because I know that it is 6:15, so we must do a reminder of our positive thought. Now, today, when we did the positive thought, first of all, I wasn't sure if it was broadcasting to the public, so we kind of went live again then afterwards. So today's positive thought is about fear, and it goes like this at exactly 6:15 p.m. Everything you want is out there waiting for you. Everything you want also wants you. And that's today's words of positivity, and I hope that it'll make you feel happier than when you first clicked play. And we have arrived for Cancer's horoscope. Hello to everyone who is tuned in, and hello to Cancer horoscope. Romance intensifies as communication is enhanced by the energy, enthusiasm and focus of you and your partner. If you are not already involved, you might find out about someone new and exciting who shares your interests and perhaps does not live all that far away at all. Expect to make a lot of short trips in your neighborhood, perhaps to check out new things you've heard about. If you've been thinking of moving, you might do a little house hunting. And that would be for today, Cancer horoscope. On the 4th of June, hello and thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everyone who has just tuned in at 6:15. We have arrived for Leo's horoscope, and it goes like this. On the 4th of June, an opportunity to do some extra work might come your way today, Leo. Don't turn it down. It might do you a lot of good, Leo. You'll probably enjoy being at home, whether you're working or relaxing, as happiness seems to reign in the home at this time. Members of your household all seem to be content with their lives and thus are great company. Enjoy. And hello to Virgo. Hi Virgo, happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday, the first Thursday of June. And it says communicating with others in your neighborhood brings good news your way. Phone calls, emails, and time spent in the car could result in some kind of financial advancement for you today, Virgo. You feel especially focused now, and your intellect and emotions are in accord with what you need to do to accomplish your goals. Your energy and enthusiasm are strong, Virgo, as is your determination. Go for the gold is the final sentence of Virgo's horoscope today at 1818. Search Google for a card. I know we came across this. Maybe not in the horoscopes though, actually. So it's there's no H in this word. It's ACCORD. And it means to be in harmony, agreement, or consistency with something. That's what that word means. And yeah, that brings us on to the second half of horoscopes. And that Libra begins the second half of horoscopes. Libra. Today you might hear of opportunities coming from an unusual source and consider taking advantage of them. Values take a more spiritual turn as your material goals are reached. You might make plans to participate more in activities with focus, and you're looking forward to that, Libra. Someone close to you might recommend some interesting books, and that will make sense for the listeners who are in Listowel, because we just had Writers' Week. And that brings us on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. We have a lot of Scorpios in Listowel actually. Communicating with loved ones might prove especially intellectually and emotionally gratifying at this time. Relationships with old friends grow stronger, and new friends may also come onto the scene. Among them might be people in your profession. Through them you might learn of new opportunities to advance your career, Scorpio. Expect an inspiring story of some kind to move you to tears. Don't fight it. And at 6:20 we have Sagittarius loaded up. Hello to Sagittarius. Today on the 4th of June, your story sounds like this. Friends in creative fields might join forces with you today to start a new project that makes a difference to all of you. And this could be planning something as mundane as a garden in a park, or as exciting as a new rock band. If you've been thinking of moving in an artistic direction, this is the day to make plans. You're determined and focused, and your inspiration and enthusiasm are high, Sagittarius. Okay. Alright. So, Capricorn. What do I have to read for you today, Capricorn? The desire to acquire more knowledge is front and center for you today, Capricorn. A lecture and a workshop might lead to plans for a future outing of some kind with friends and other members of the group that you are affiliated with too. Family members might also show an interest. You could all review the possibilities together and jot ideas. The energy and enthusiasm of everyone around you is high, Capricorn, so make the most of their ideas. And don't forget to write those ideas down. So have a pen at hand, a pen and paper. So high Aquarius, enthusiasm for your own ideas as well as for those of others could catapult you into the spotlight today. You might become an expert, perhaps on scientific or occult subjects. You're on an emotional high and looking forward to the future, Aquarius. You have got a lot of plans that are not only excitable but workable. Make the most of them and do not be afraid to share them with others. And now we have Pisces, our final horoscope for this Thursday, the first Thursday in June. and new circumstances could put you in touch with some interesting and exciting people from distant places. You might discuss business, but not boring shop talk. Rather, you may have some intriguing yet workable ideas, Pisces, for future projects that could make a difference to you and to others. If you have been thinking about forming a new partnership, Pisces, this is an auspicious day for serious discussion. Auspicious. Auspicious. And I'm looking at the time as well. Something likely to bring good luck, indicating a positive sign for future success and a favourable outcome. So that sounds like just what Pisces needs. So we have arrived for the weather forecast. Tonight we expect clear spells with well scattered showers. Lowest temperatures of 5 to 9 degrees in west to southwest winds, easing light to moderate. And that is the weather forecast for tonight, which is the south of Ireland, in Munster and in Kerry. And tomorrow, Friday the 5th of June, a mix of sunny spells and well scattered showers tomorrow morning. Through the afternoon, cloud and rain will spread from the southwest as light to moderate southerly winds become southeasterly and increase moderate to fresh and gusty, stronger along coasts. Highest temperatures of 12 to 15 degrees. Thank you for being here for today's show and for all the other 100 shows as well. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow, Friday the 5th of June, for our 102nd show. So I'm out of here now. Bye.